Good evening. Welcome to the September 2025 Lebanon Historic Preservation Commission meeting. We will first take roll. I'll go ahead and go through that. Tim Schrock.
Here.
Scott Allen.
Here.
George Piper is absent. Nicole Thompson.
Here.
And Andrew Anderson present. We do have enough to a quorum tonight to conduct business. First on the agenda is the approval of the August minutes. I do not believe there are any corrections to those. So I'll take a motion to approve.
I make a motion we approve the minutes of the August meeting.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Minutes are approved. First up is old business. I do not believe we have any old business. Derek, is that correct? Yes.
That's correct. No old business.
Very good. So we can move on then to new business. Tonight we are looking at, let's see, we have one item on the agenda tonight, which is the C of A for 117 North Meridian Street. Scope is painting. Derek?
Yep. Thank you, Andrew. This is a pretty straightforward application. As you mentioned, painting. Let me go through the staff report here and show you some pretty pictures. And the applicant is here tonight to answer any questions if you have for her. So the applicant tonight is Sampson Family Leather, LLC, Casey and Abby Sampson. The location is 117 North Meridian Street, Lebanon, Indiana, 46052. The property is zoned downtown. I don't know if that has been presented to you all yet. It used to be central business, but we had rezoning not too long ago, and the central business was replaced with the DT designation. So downtown is what you will be hearing me say from here on out until we change it again. This property has not been before the Historic Preservation Commission in the past. The building is classified as contributing, which is a building less than 50 years old and which is compatible with its historic surroundings, or a building which is over 40 years old and whose historic character remains but does not rise to the level of notable or outstanding. This building is included in the National Register of Historic Places, Lebanon Courthouse Square Historic District. It is listed in the National Register as a contributing structure. Tonight, as mentioned, the application is for painting. And let me pull up some pictures as I talk through my presentation. Thank you. The applicant is proposing a painting project to create a uniform color scheme for the building. As you can kind of see here in the pictures, I think they just used whatever paint cans they had available at the time. So there's a good picture of it. As the photos show, the structure has been painted in several different colors over the years. The selected color, the proposed selected color, Benjamin Moore York Gray, closely matches the existing gray on the building. The project includes painting the south elevation, the north elevation, and the upper portions of the east elevation. The lower half of the east elevation, where paint was removed during routine maintenance, will remain as exposed brick. There is the proposed sample York Gray. There is a rendering that kind of shows what I just described. This application significantly improves the presentation of the structure. Therefore, staff believes the proposed changes do not have a negative impact on the district or the building. Staff recommends approval of the COA as submitted. So in this picture, it doesn't quite show. I think the maintenance that's been done on the back, lower half of the east-facing elevation, but it does clearly show a uniform color that will take place of the, as mentioned, hodgepodge of colors and apparently length of roller extenders when they were painting this side of the building. So a much needed improvement. So that's all I have. If you have any specific questions for me, I'm happy to answer those. As mentioned, Abby Sampson is here as well. If you have any questions for her, I'm sure she could come up to the podium and answer those questions.
Thanks, Derek.
Mm-hmm. Derek, the north, I believe the north elevation was shown in the existing picture. That's the one with there's a brick wall that's above a roof. Yeah, right there. That's part of the scope.
That is correct.
And secondly, what was the maintenance done on the lower half of the east elevation that's not in this scope?
Removing some paint and tuck pointing.
And it's not being painted in this scope for what reason?
It's in good enough shape from my conversations with Casey. Abby, you might be able to add to this, but from my conversations with Casey, with the maintenance work that was done on that side, it was able to be left unpainted. And obviously, our choice as a commission is to have an unpainted brick structure. In some cases, you get into a situation where there's been so much repair work or some sort of coating put on the brick where you'll destroy the brick by taking it off, and there is no other option other than to keep it painted. So in this case, that is the reason it's the majority of the building is being painted.
Okay. So on the one facade, the east facade, we will have part that is restored brick, natural brick, and half painted brick.
That is correct. And with a nice defined line, so it's, makes some sense. And with it being in the alley, I don't have much heartburn about that.
Just one clarifying question for me, which is, doesn't appear you're taking on any painting of the siding and other areas that are on that elevation, be the south elevation?
That's the stairwell. And actually, I'm glad you brought that up, Andrew. I'm meeting with Casey and our representative from RQAW, who we have a contract with to review applications that we might struggle with or to help out with applicants who are trying to find a way to improve something that we just can't quite get to on a staff level. So Monday Casey and I are meeting with Kyle, and they're going to produce some alternative renderings for them to consider for us to bring to the HPC and make application to improve that stairwell. So there are some, modern day hurdles that we're going to have to work through to come up with some sort of middle ground that works for the building owner and also works for the commission as well. But hopefully we'll have something maybe by the end of the year. Yeah.
That would be in a different scope, different application.
Correct.
Nothing's happening on the west side.
That's not at this time, correct.
Further questions? Further comments? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So if there are no further comments from public or the commission, I'll entertain a motion.
Should we make comments open for the public?
Yes, if there are any. Seeing none, entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the COA as proposed.
Second? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And opposed? Okay, thereby the motion for the COA of 117 North Meridian Street painting is approved. Thank you very much. That is the only item for new business tonight that I'm aware of. Do we have any other business?
Just one staff issued COA. If you haven't seen it yet, the Taco Alibi sign at the Four Fingers building. It is a metal sign, direct printed, just as we've kind of set the benchmark for all signs in the district. No plastic, no vinyl, no stickers. So that met our standards, and that building being a little bit more modern has some, space that allows for signage that some of the other buildings don't. So that was an appropriate place for that sign, and it was approved by staff. That is all.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, very good. So our next meeting, I don't have my calendar. If we have any items for October, what is our next meeting date? October, Derek's checking.
Second,
October 2nd?
Yes.
first
Okay.
Thursday of the month.
Very good. So tentatively, next meeting will be held October 2nd, pending agenda items for that meeting. With nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Second, all those in favor? Aye.
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 Okay, meeting is adjourned. Thank you.